Alright you lot, Chapel John here, and today we are looking at Transformers, Beast Wars, Reissue, Rattrap. Now here he is in his rap mode, and as we can see, it looks alright, for the most part. Now, he's got instructions on the back of the box, as usual for these types of figures. And the accessories are hidden in this mode, so I can't really access them without transforming him. So, yeah. Anyway, articulation is simple. The tail can move up and down. And feet, I don't know why they gave him articulation in this department. It's really useless. But anyway, they can turn. Well, they can also tilt. Rotate. I don't really know why they gave him articulation in that department. But that's about it. His head can move, but that's really part of the transformation. So, yeah. You've got the snarling teeth here. Black eyes. Well, the snarling teeth is a bit weird, but oh well, this is the 90s, so this is what you've got to deal with. Proportionally, it's a bit weird. The front ones are normal, whereas the back ones are large. You'll see why in a bit. So, yeah. Tail is a nice curved shape, brown. You've got grey, brown, the usual stuff for a rat. So, yeah. Not really much to the transformation. All you're really doing is just going around here, unclipping the tail from here. I do advise holding like this, because you might want to fold this out a bit. Otherwise, one of the arms will get caught. I know that because, well, it's happened again. But, yeah. It's one of those, it does get a bit stuck sometimes. Anyway, that's almost it. What you do now is come around here and untab the arms. Really, his hands just peg back there. And that is it. That is Transformers Reissue Beast Wars Rattrap in his robot mode. As we can see, it looks par for the course for figures like this. In Rattrap's case, Mainframe really compacted their backpack. They really did. So yeah. It's rather ironic though that a heroic character is named after a weapon against it. A rat trap. Kind of funny. Anyway, I'll just move the arms forwards a bit so that you can see these bits here. His accessories are here. Well, rather accessory. Because I've got to lie him down a little bit. He will sometimes fall down. You take these bits, combine them together to form a gun, which is actually pretty interesting of weapon storage. I don't know if this is the first time or not, but I imagine it's bloody well one of the first. So yeah, that's about it. Articulation is really low in today's standards, but it's pretty good for something like this, really. Head turns left and right. It's on a ball joint, so you can actually get him to look down. It's actually pretty expressive for his time, which is unusual to say. Arms can move up that far. You can't really turn it 360. Elbows can bend 90 degrees. His biceps, I don't really advise that you do that. The way the ball joint is shaped on my copy, though, one of the arms tends to pop off if I bend it too far. I don't really know if that's a problem across, but that's a problem of mine, which isn't too much of a problem for me, since the only articulation you're really going to use is just that, at least for me, so I don't really care that much. I'm sure it's not a widespread problem. I'm sure this is just a problem of mine. Anyway, they go outwards that far, pretty well, Biceps, I'd imagine, turn 360. Elbows 90 degrees. I know that because I've done it with this arm without problem. His hip goes up that far. Pretty good. Backwards, not really that far. I can't blame it. And outwards, that far. There's rotation at the knee. A bend at the knee. And pretty good. It's 90 degrees. And his feet, nada. Not a thing. So yeah. And again, there's the back. Just a splayed out rat on his back. But really, that's kind of the best you're going to get out of this. Yeah. We can talk about details. Red eyes, silver brain, bronze for the shoulders and thighs, and crotch piece, and pink for the feet. That's really it. Nothing more, nothing less. So, well, silver hands, silver shins. I mean, it can go on and on and on. But really, that's all there is to talk about. So let's transform him back. We've got to separate these. Now, you've got to remember how to store these correctly. This one, turn the handle so that it's facing outwards and store it here. And take this bit, point it up, and store it, if you know how to do it right, which can be a little difficult to do right, and store it like that. If you don't do it like that, there's going to be problems. I will tell you that. Problems galore if you don't do that. It's the only way you can do it. Transformation back is pretty simple. Take the arms, and the peg holes in his hands are the ones that will, well, go here. Yeah. Just tap those into place. And I advise grabbing here like this, because of the way the gimmick works. You'll see why in a bit. Take the tail, bring this up, and take the base of the tail, bring all that back, clip that into place, and just kind of bring the legs back into place. And that is it. Now, the reason I advise to hold it like that is because a lot of the times what will happen is the head will be gappy. Now, I know it's going to be gappy either way, but especially if you don't do it like that, since what's actually holding the head in place is kind of a combination of friction on the waist part and on the legs part, somewhat. So it is advisable that you use that type of thing. I'm a bit picky with lining things up, and this guy does not help matters at all. He makes it a lot worse for me. So yeah. He's as lined up as he's going to be for the review. That is it. That is Transformers, Beast Wars, Reissue, Rattrap. What did I think of this figure? He's a pretty good figure. Pretty easy to figure out. And just pretty nice. A couple of problems on my copy. I don't know if that's universal, but that's my problem. So, hopefully it's not widespread. But it is something I needed to talk about with my copy. So yeah, and I got to line this up. I'm really picky about that. Really picky when it comes to that. Yeah. Sooner or later I got to just stop doing that and just accept what it is and just move on with my day. That's as lined up as it's going to be. Leave it alone. Anyway, hope you... Yeah, I can't talk. Hope you enjoyed this video and have a great time. Again, I can't even do my intro now. Hope you liked this video and have a great time. And as always, see you later.